Good afternoon, everybody. I am Professor Vasant Baburao Helavi Reddy, Director, Government Vidarbha Institute of Science and Humanities. My topic of today's talk is sustainable development in context with anthropological activity. Sustainable development is concerned with meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Recent advances in three areas of sustainable development literature are ecosystem. Since then, sustainable development has received significant attention from the global community at the local, national, and international level amid concerns about climate change, biodiversity loss, tropical deforestation, ecological degradation, and other environmental depletion and degradation problems. There are 17 goals, and these 17 goals are interlinked with one another. Actually, these goals are designed after late 80s, means in 1987. These sustainable development goals of some of the goals are already means familiar with we people, we Indians, because these are already imprinted in our Constitution of India and in the Indian culture also. So it is very easy to know the goals of sustainable developments to Indians. So once again, it is a revision of the means Indian Constitution as well as culture, Indian culture. One other thing is that some goals are newly designed, which are a requirement for the sustainable development, and these goals are interlinked, as already we have discussed. The first goal is no poverty, second is no hunger. The second is future generations should be entitled to at least the same level of social and economic opportunities, and thus the third one is at least the same level of economic welfare as currently available to present generation. Now, the sustainable development is discussed throughout the globe, and the level of sustainable development is higher in undeveloped countries and lower in developed countries. For example, in America, Europe, as well as some part of China, Australia, in this area the sustainable development is lower, and in tropical countries near to North Pole, it is means greener part, that is there is a more sustainable development, and biodiversity is more properly maintained. It's a very good management, but this is very near to North Pole. Many countries ranked by UNDP as a highly developed have low biodiversity. Countries are identified as having low shades of red or high shades of green biodiversity intactness relative to the global mean of national values of the Biodiversity Intactness Index 122, and as belonging to one of four tiers defined by the Human Development Index, that is 25. The more developed countries, the deeper the shade of color. For details, supplementary is already given. More developed countries many sustain a high level of development by importing biodiversity benefits for less developed countries. So all these things help us to maintain biodiversity. That is, it helps to keep the sustainable development of the globe. Thank you. Thanks a lot.